Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's Section 5 Connors and Ferris Bowl between the Hornell Red Raiders and the Waco Golden Eagles. I'm Bob Fleischer, broadcasting from the Maple Street Dodge broadcast booth, and Waco kicks off to Hornell.
Kickoff is down by the Red Raiders, and they will start 1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line.
Starts at the 41-yard line. Tyler Acton, quarterback for Hornell.
Red Raiders are starting the game
Demetrius
off.
Kabik on the near side in the backfield. Bulls.
Run play
Bulls up the middle for a gain of about 2.
Looks like a gain on the play of about 3, maybe 4 yards. That'll bring up a 2nd and 6.
Second down and 6. And Bulls squeaks through. And
off the right side, he's good for a first down. All the way down to the Golden Eagles 45-yard line. Bulls on the carry. First and 10 for the Red Raiders from the Golden Eagles 45-yard line.
Another handoff to Bowles. Finally ridden down there, number 23, DeAndre Green. And up a 2nd down and 3.
Bowles on the carry, good for about 7 yards. That'll bring up a 2nd and 3.
Jackson White to the near side. Switches sides. And Bowles.
Penalty marker goes down. Have to see what they call for the penalty.
So penalty marker.
Holding called against the Red Raiders. That'll back them up 10 and bring up a 2nd and 13 now.
Second and 13. Yeah, I don't know why. It's intercepted. And intercepted.
Ball intercepted by the Golden Eagles.
Acton delays it with his throw. I'm not sure why. He's got to release that immediately. And yep. Bring up a first down for Waco.
Nick Downinger on the interception.
Ooh, what a rocking hit that time. On the run, number 33, Nikolai
Zastarny on the carry.
Zastarny, I'm sorry.
Gain on the play of about a yard. That'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
He's brought down.
Ethan Nichols quickly
backfield.
into the backfield. Quarterbacking number 12, Thomas Mead.
Loss on the play of a couple. That'll bring up a 3rd and 11.
Brings up a 3rd down 11.
DeAndre Green with the reception, looking for some room
And
to staying in bounds.
Gonna be enough for a first
Fighting
down.
for the yards. Nice carry on that one.
Finally brought down by Kabik. That was number 23, DeAndre Green.
Brought down by Kabik.
Bring up a first down.
1st and 10 for the Golden Eagles from the Red Raiders 42-yard line. Handoff goes up the right side. Zastarny on the carry.
It's going to bring up a 2nd down and about 4.
Gain on the play of about 7. That'll bring up a 2nd and 3 for the Golden Eagles. Zastarny on the carry on the left side, fighting for yards. And it looks like he's got enough for a first down at the 30-yard line.
Grabbed by Timmy Smith. No wrapping up by Hornell. Wow. Not very good tackling by the Raiders.
Touchdown. Golden Eagles.
And tackling as you
DeAndre
hear
Green
Coach
with a touchdown.
Davidson say. That's exactly what it was.
You know, but if they come back to that quarterback, he kept the ball coming.
So we'll see what happens here with extra point. They're going to go with a kick.
That play just there.
Golden Eagles line up to attempt the extra point.
So they're going to have to call a timeout.
Timeout call.
So today's game is brought to you by Steve Harrison Photo. Log on to steveharrisonphoto.com or call 585-690-6000. Looking for a senior portrait or family portrait? Best sports photographer in the area, call Steve Harrison. Log on to steveharrisonphoto.com. Maple City Dodge Airport Road, North Hornell. Great sales, great service on all Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep. Check out the used cars they also have on the lots. Check out the 2020s they have there as well. Maple City Dodge, Rustic Lux, 176 Seneca Street in Hornell, their new location. Stop in. Don't throw your furniture away. Bring it into Rustic Lux for reloved and repaired furniture. And check out our beautiful showroom. And by Elderwood at Hornell, 1 Bethesda Drive, long-term care facility, short-term rehab. Stop up across from the Wegmans Walmart Plaza. Take a tour today at Elderwood at Hornell, adjacent to Lowe's. Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys. This is the Connors and Ferris Bowl. Whoever wins this game will go on to face Mid-Lakes or Waterloo. This is the first game as Waco takes the early lead 6-0. And it's blocked.
Extra point is
So
blocked.
we'll remain
So with
6-0.
6:35 to go in the first quarter, Golden Eagles jump out to a 6-0 lead.
In doing the work you do, if you're hurt, we'll help you through.
Don't be fooled. Video hearings are as critical as appearing in person.
Make sure your rights are protected.
Your employer has trained specialists on their side.
And the judges work for New York State.
The only person on your side
Is the attorney at your side.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Okay, welcome back. 6-0. Waco on top. Quebec.
Looking for some room to run. A
And
penalty
flag
marker goes down.
comes down. See what happens here.
Red Raiders called
Legal
for
block
a
in the
block
back for Hornell.
That'll back them up. Hornell will take over 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Play goes up the middle for maybe a yard or two. They'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Second down and 8 for the Red Raiders.
Good tackling by Waco.
Third down and about 7 on this one. Penalty markers thrown.
It won't be on yet.
Pass interference called on the Golden Eagles.
So that'll move Hornell up.
That'll give the Red Raiders a first down at the 41-yard line.
First down and 10.
1st and 10. Play goes up the middle.
Marty Piccolo. Gains about 8.
Tackled by Hangy. 2nd and 2 for the Red Raiders.
Brings up a 2nd down and 2.
Quarterback keeper, and he's got enough for the 1st down.
A 1st down and 10.
Acton on the carry.
Keeper for Acton.
Brought down by Jack Mulford. First and 10 from the 44-yard line of the Golden Eagles.
Oh, nice, kind of a high tackle that time.
DeAndre Green on the tackle.
Green. He's up a 2nd down and about 6.
Bowles on the carry. Good for about 4. That'll bring up a 2nd and 6 for Hornell. Penalty marker goes down.
So a flag goes down. I'll add
The
5
coach
yards
called
to
on the Golden Eagles. Second and short for the Red Raiders. Back to pass, throwing long, and got his man, number 11.
Great catch by Kabik.
Kabik on the reception.
It's 1st down and 10. 1st down and goal.
Looks like 1st and goal from about the 9-yard line.
Piccolo up to about the 4. Someone's down for Waco.
2nd and goal for the Red Raiders. Looks like it's about the 4-yard line. Second and goal.
And walks in for Bowles.
Touchdown. Hornell looks like they're going to go for the 2-point conversion.
And
it's
2
good.
points conversion is good.
So with a
Kabik.
minute 49 to go in the first quarter, the Red Raiders jump out to an 8-6 lead.
Today's game brought to you by Ed's Computer Sales and Service, 180 Main Street in Hornell. Call 324-6424. Log on to hotprice.com. Need a computer repair or brand new computer or laptop? Ed's Computers. First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Its newest branch on the corners of Mays and Seneca. Stop in. Check out more than just checking in savings at First Heritage. And Poulos and Roselle, attorneys at law. Call 324-7333. Tim Roselle, Bill Poulos, attorneys at law. It's supposed to go back on at 7:26, so. Got a cute couple minutes.
Front line ready. Front line ready.
So 8-6 the score on the John and Dagan scoreboard. A 1:49 left here in the first quarter. Whoops. Oh. Nice containment that time. Shepard.
Golden Eagles take over 1st and 10 from their own 10-yard line. Zisarni on the carry. Gain on the play of about 7. That'll bring up a 2nd and 3.
Second down and 3.
Zisarni on the carry again.
Enough for a first down.
Looks like we're good for a first down. First and 10 from the 23-yard line.
Oh, yeah. Counter inside. Stopped immediately.
Dropped for a loss on the play. Looks like a loss of about 3. That'll bring up a 2nd and 13. And that'll do it for the first quarter. The score after one quarter, the Red Raiders lead the Golden Eagles 8-6.
So 8-6 after one.
Come on in, we have great deals on great wheels.
Coming to Maple City Dodge was huge for me. I got a great deal. I was treated better than family here. I needed a new car in 3 days and they came through.
It's worth the drive to Maple City Dodge because we have the best sales and service and we'll prove it.
As we get ready to
Second
start
down
the
and about
second
12.
quarter, the Golden Eagles have the ball. 2nd down and 13 from their 20-yard line.
Ooh. Timmy Smith puts the smack down.
Third down coming up. Looks like a gain on the play of a couple will bring up about a 3rd and 11.
Something at 23, yeah.
3rd down, 11.
Just play 'em up. This is screen down. It's screen down. Got the double tight again. Tight. Last time it was sweep your way. Motion. Watch. Trap. Punt team's coming.
Bring up a 4th down for a punt.
Hangy on the carry. 4th down for the Golden Eagles.
10, Eric. You only have 10. You have 10. You have 10. You got 10. Boys,
Oh.
get away.
So 1st down and 10.
Red Raiders will take over from the Golden Eagles 38-yard line.
Oh, good tackle that time.
Run play dropped for a loss there. Trevor Sly making the tackle there. Loss of a couple, that'll bring up a 2nd down and 12 for the Red Raiders. Back to pass, acting, looking for some room up the left side. Runs out of bounds. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 4 for the Red Raiders.
Here's a
Number
good
16,
run.
16 on the run. Looks like it's good for a 1st down. Bowles on the carry. First and 10 for Hornell from the Golden Eagles 25-yard line.
Piccolo for a 2nd down.
Gain on the play of about 6. That'll bring up a 2nd and 4 for the Red Raiders.
Oh, and a flag.
Penalty marker, 2 penalty markers go down. Holding called against
Holding against
Hornell.
Hornell.
Remains second down. Now it's 2nd and 14. Acton looking to pass, and he's off and running. Still in bounds. Nice run on that one.
Good job, Tyler. Jackson was open.
First down for the Red Raiders.
There's a first down and 10.
1st and 10 for the Red Raiders.
Oh. Bowles. It's undercut.
Upended in the middle. Jack
Second down.
Mulford.
And about 9.
Bowles on the carry. Good for about a yard. That'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Bellinger, come here. Ryan. Watch the boot your way, D. Nothing outside you, Woody. Or Max.
Brought down by Mulford. Bowles on the carry. Third and 4 for the Red Raiders.
Brings up a 3rd and 4. Bowles and Piccolo. And
Bowles on
walks
the
in
carry,
for a
touchdown.
touchdown.
That balances them right. That balances them right up. I'm going to go for 2. No, I want regular. We're going to run
Makes
right
it
now.
14 to 6.
It's 110 in the wristband. 110. Regulars and yes, we are. That takes them out of this down to the don't get nervous. What is this? This way. What is this? No. You don't want to watch? To who?
So 14 to 6 right now.
Tell Jackson to stay tight. Tell Jackson to get tight.
Hornell lines up
Shotgun
to
for-
attempt the 2-point conversion.
Oh, and a catch. Beautiful job. 2-point conversion by Timmy Smith. Way to go, Timmy.
Conversion is good.
So Hornell up 16 to 6. They can check that off their list for the year. Giving Timmy a chance. Today's game brought to you by Wyan Chiropractic Associates, 20 Park Drive in Hornell. Get well and stay well with a visit to Wyan Chiropractic. 20 Park Drive, 324-7246. Dr. John Wyan, Dr. Joseph McKay at Wyan Chiropractic. And John N. Dagan, General Trial Practice, proudly serving the Southern Tier since 1989. Call 324-6690 for John N. Dagan. Real estate, wills, estates, personal injury, criminal defense, divorce, family court, civil litigation, and adoption. Miss Lisa's Artistry of Dance wishes the Red Raiders best of luck and the Lady Raiders best of luck this year. Call her at 8002. Stop it at 38 Broadway. Miss Lisa's Artistry of Dance. Mike Palmer's Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, Coal Services, State Route 36 in Canisteel. Call 698-4440. For need a plumber, call Palmer. Mike Palmer, Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, and Coal Services. 16 to 6 here from Cohocton Sports Complex. Acton kickoff.
DeAndre Green bringing it back.
Oh, and he got taken down by his
Down
own
at
player.
the 30-yard line.
Huh.
And that's where the Golden Eagles will take over, 1st and 10.
So the Eagles will take over.
First and 10 for the Golden Eagles from their own 30-yard line.
Looking up to pass it. And an easy interception that time
Intercepted by
Acton. Good pressure put on by Hornell that time. Hornell will take over 1st and 10.
Red Raiders will take over at midfield.
Acton.
Acton back to pass, and that one is
good pressure.
Incomplete.
That time on the inside, I couldn't see his number. Number 88. I don't have an 88 listed, but. He's on my other sheet. No, he's not.
2nd and 10 for Hornell. Acted on the carry, brought down by Trevor Slide. Gain on the play of about 3. That'll bring up a 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Third down and 8.
Wide open.
Pass falls
is
incomplete.
Oh, that wasn't Arnique.
I'll bring
It was
up a
Bowles.
fourth down.
I'm sorry, Bowles out there. Seeing ghosts. So bring up a 4th down and punting. I didn't realize Bowles was going to go out for a pass like that. I thought it was Arnique. Can't believe everyone's getting near it. Going to be down on about the 14-yard line. So it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Golden Eagles.
Golden Eagles ball, 1st and 10 from their own 14-yard line.
First touched by Smith.
We need him. With this run. Yeah, so with this run, stop him here. At third.
Gain of about 1.5. Caught 2nd and 8.
Gain on the play of a couple. That'll bring up a 2nd and 8.
You got a bunch. You got a bunch. You got a bunch. Good job.
Pitch is snuffed out.
Loss on the play of a couple. About 3. That'll bring up a 3rd and 11.
3rd down 11.
Okay, so we stop him here. We should be right at 3. We can call a timeout. We have 3 minutes. Hopefully got the watch on it for this thing here. Hands up, no. Okay, we're gonna be good here. This is a long call in the huddle, Eric.
Yeah, I wonder what they're doing.
No, let's call timeout. 1, 2, call timeout.
So a timeout.
Timeout called by the Golden Eagles.
Dear First Heritage, thank you for helping us purchase our very first home.
And for feeding our community by raising thousands of dollars annually for the food bank of the Southern Tier.
And for helping me plan for my retirement so I can be a full-time grandma.
First Heritage, thank you for being an essential member of our community for over 65 years. We greatly appreciate all that you give back, and we're proud to be a part of your family. Love, your members.
Open your account today, and you'll be thankful too.
3rd and 11 for the Golden Eagles.
Okay, 3rd and 11.
Reverse. Bag him. Oh, get off it. Get all the hole.
DeAndre Green
Nice
and
tackle.
nice open field tackle.
There we go. Good. 3 minutes. They didn't stop the clock.
Andrew Deebs on the tackle.
So great open field tackle by Deebs. Once he shut his block. Bring up a 4th down. And 11.
Bring it to 45. What? Hey. Let's hear this from. I know, see what it is. I mean, King bails them right out. Takes off their collar shit. They're in there. Quick switch. 2 point. No, really close. Yeah. That's why one of them was the first one.
This will be a 4th and 11.
45. Yep, right there. Right there.
Acted on the return. Brought down by Trishler.
So 1st down and 10 with a little under 3
Red
minutes.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 from the Golden Eagles 34-yard line.
Hornell can put together.
Spin rolls out. Got a man out there, number 11.
Kabik.
16. No, I want regular. Regular. Come get in the huddle.
Another first down and 10.
Kebik on the reception. Good for a first down.
Come on. Come on.
First and 10 for the Red Raiders. Pitch out goes.
Bulls on the outside and a hold.
Penalty marker goes down.
Yes.
And it's going to be a hold by one of the Red Raiders on the inside, or just a. So bring him on back.
See if we're dumb dogs. Double zoom Louis wheel. Double zoom Louis wheel.
Holding called against the Red Raiders.
This is going to be open too. Why is the clock running? Run, Dorian!
Looking for a man in the end zone.
And Demetrius Kabik.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Hornell.
Kebik on the reception.
So Kabik in for the touchdown, and Hornell takes a 22-6 lead now. So they're going to go for the extra point.
Extra point is blocked.
Somehow wasn't a
So
very
with a
good
minute
hold
34
or
go
kick.
to the half. Hornell
So
takes a 22-6 lead.
the lead remains 22-6. Today's game brought to you by Gilio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call 382-0836 for Chad Gilio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. 24-hour day service, fully bonded and insured. Looks like they redid it, put a nice baseball facility over here too. There's the netting. Where the old Cohocton Red Wings played here years ago. So Hornell kickoff to Waco.
Shoemaker returns it to
So
the
bring up a
36
first
yard
down
line.
and 10 for Waco. Someone's hurt. So, doesn't look good.
The Ryan Agency for all your insurance needs.
You've got a great driving record, Every insurance company wants you. Recognize how valuable you are. Go to the Ryan Agency for the right insurance, price, coverage, and service.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
Golden Eagles take over 1st and 10 from their own 36-yard line. Zastarny on the carry. Gain on the play of about 4. That'll bring up a 2nd and 6. Penalty marker goes down.
Hey, Timmy. Stay away, Timmy.
Chop block called on the Golden Eagles. Second and long for the Golden Eagles. Zastarny on the carry.
It's going to take us to half, it looks like.
And that'll take us to halftime.
So that's the half. We'll be back.
In workers' comp, your employer has trained specialists on their side.
And the judges work for New York State.
Connors and Ferris.
Okay, welcome back for third quarter. And Waco will take over right there.
Two's on, and he didn't play in the first half. Two's on.
And as we get ready to start the second half, the Golden Eagles have the ball, 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
Oh, a face mask.
Flag flight. Personal foul, face masking called against the Red Raiders. First down for the Golden Eagles from their own 34-yard line.
Sweet.
DeAndre Green looking for some room around the outside, and he is pushed out of bounds. Gain on the play of about 3. That'll bring up a 2nd and 7.
Good stop by the Raiders defense. Gastarni. Bring up a 3rd down and 8.
Looks like no gain on the play. That'll bring up a 3rd and 7. Third and 7.
Double pass.
Thrown too far. We have a 4th down. Ooh, and he drops it, and still able to get it off. You know, what's he doing? Dorian Bowles, I don't know how he's getting near it, but pick up a 1st down.
Red Raiders take over 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line.
So it'll be fumble.
No gain on the play. That'll bring up a 2nd and 10.
And there he goes. Acton.
Touchdown, Red Raiders. Acton on
75-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, there was no way there.
So Hornell will go.
Got it, boy.
Smartnik
Extra
puts
point
one
is
through.
good.
Makes the score 29-6. Here in the third.
Good job, Bakes. Good job, Bacon.
Beautiful tackle that time, Bacon.
Quishler on the return.
A full dose of running, I would think.
Eagles will take over 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Shoot, Bacon, shoot. Get up, Bakes. I'll bag him right now.
Excuse me.
Zastarni on the carry. Gain of about 3. That'll bring up a 3rd and 7.
Nice catch. Beautiful job.
Critchler on the reception. Good for a 1st down.
Bring up a 1st down.
First and 10 for the Golden Eagles from their own 41-yard line. Hangy on the carry.
On the tackle.
Brought down by Timmy Smith.
Bring up a 2nd down, about 9.
Gain on the play of about a yard. That'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Get off it, Dorian.
Pitch out to Zastarny, looking for some room on the right side.
We have a third down and about 2. Zastarny.
Third down and 2. No gain on the play. That'll bring up a 4th down. Fourth and 2 for the Golden Eagles.
Timeout.
Timeout called by the Golden Eagles.
I don't have the app on this, so it's... See if is it working? Huh. Strange. Yeah, well, it always is. 10 seconds. Get 4th down and 2. Welcome those on Facebook Live finally. After time and trials here. Not sure, it might cut off again, so if we lose you, we lose you. Apologize. Hornell up 29-6. Gonna pass it. Oh, nice try. I'm surprised that he didn't turn around.
Pass goes incomplete.
So Hornell will take over on 1st down and 10.
Red Raiders take over on downs. 1st and 10 from the Golden Eagles 49-yard line.
Today's game brought to you by Steve Harrison Photo. Log on to steveharrisonphoto.com or call 585-690-6000. Looking for a senior portrait, family portrait, or the best sports photographer in town, call Steve Harrison. Up the middle is Kabik. Bring up a 2nd down and about 6.
Carry by Kabik. Brought down by Max Markle.
Like I said, we might have problems with the stream because it took so long to even get a stream here.
Gain on the play of about 4. That'll bring up a 2nd and 6.
2nd down and 6. Marty Piccolo up the middle for a few. Like I said, if we lose you, it'll come back on eventually. That's the way the tower is here. For some reason, it's got a good Wi-Fi signal, then it doesn't have any Wi-Fi signal, then it has a slow Wi-Fi signal, and then a hot Wi-Fi. So it's going to be spotty at best.
3rd down and 3 for the Red Raiders.
Oh, and nobody tackled there. It's be a 4th down and about a foot.
4th and short coming up for the Red Raiders.
Watch the ball.
Oh, and he didn't get it. Nice stop by Waco that time.
Brought down.
So that fourth
And
down.
the Eagles will take over on downs.
First down for the Eagles. First down. And so it'll be first down and 10 for the Eagles.
First and 10 for the Eagles.
Containment that time by Deebs.
No gain on the play. That'll bring up a second and 10.
Pitch, nothing there.
Brought down in the
Nichols.
backfield. Ethan Nichols on the tackle.
Third down and about 16.
Loss on the play of about 6. That'll bring up a 3rd and 16.
So third down, 16. Ooh, and he slips on his back foot, but still able to complete it.
Andre Green on the reception, looking for some room to run.
Oh,
and
got
he
up.
gets
Not bad.
right about to the 46
Coming up a
yard
fourth
line.
down and about 4. It's a good run by Green.
Fourth and 4 for the Eagles.
I want to jump off sides and get him automatic first down. Pass, nice catch.
Tressler with the catch. He's got the first down.
First down for the Eagles.
First down for the Eagles from the Red Raiders 48-yard line.
Pass and blocked.
Incomplete.
Bring up a second down.
Second and 10 for the Eagles.
Oh, outstretched
Down to the reach
hands.
of Tressler.
Tressler.
Third and 10.
Third and 10. Another one blocked by Nichols.
Down.
To bring up 4th down. Good job, Ethan.
Fourth and 10 for the Eagles.
Good coverage by Hornell.
Incomplete.
Hornell will take over on downs.
So the Red Raiders will take over on downs. 1st and 10 from their own 48-yard line.
Again, if you keep losing us, I apologize. It keeps popping back up. First down and 10 for the Raiders. Run up the middle. Bowles. May have a 2nd down.
Kebik on the carry. Gain of about 6. That'll bring up a 2nd and 4.
I think they're going to let it tick down to
And
the
that'll
4th.
take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. The score after 3 quarters, the Red Raiders lead the Eagles 29-6.
So we go to the 4th. This game brought to you by SteveHarrisonPhoto.com. Make sure you give Steve a call. As I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with my system. There it goes. Maple City Dodge, Airport Road in North Hornell. Great sales, great service, and all Dodge Chrysler Jeeps. Stop up and see Gary Harwood and his staff. No one to undersell Maple City Dodge. And Rustic Lux, 176 Seneca Street in Hornell. Stop in and reloved and repaired furniture at Rustic Lux. And Elderwood at 1 Bethesda Drive in Hornell. Long-term care facility, short-term rehab. Stop up and check out the beautiful facility at Elderwood, I'm sorry. And Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys, call 585-262-COMP.
And as we get
Elderwood.
ready to start the 4th quarter, Red Raiders will have the ball, 2nd and 3 on the 46-yard line of the Eagles.
Hand off. Bring up a 3rd down and looks like a 1st down. Yep, it is.
1st down for the Red Raiders.
And Hornell in control from the 1st down of this game, basically. Just Waco's really had no answer. Had a couple decent runs and
10
passes.
from the 42-yard line.
Oh, and a nice tackle. Marty Piccolo goes down on that one.
Loss on the play of about a yard. That'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
So 2nd down, 11.
Pitch out to number
to
16.
Bowles.
There's a flag down.
And a flag.
Holding called on the Red Raiders.
Holding on the Red Raiders. Should be about 2nd and 20 now.
That'll bring up a 2nd and 21 for the Red Raiders.
Pitch out to Bowles. And nobody's going to catch him.
Pitch out goes number 16.
Is
He's
gone.
got room to run, and he will score. Touchdown.
So, off the block of Piccolo. Bowles takes it in. So if you're just rejoining us, apologize. Bowles just took it the distance for a touchdown. Hornell's up 35-6 here. And that one was pathetic.
Extra point is no good, and with 9:58 to play in the game, Red Raiders take a 35-6 lead.
Remember those days? And I was talking just when I was talking to Coach Davidson about the old pickup football games over here when we were kids. Not in, obviously in Hornell, it was in the secondary field. There they are. It's the soccer field. They leave the lights on so the kids can go out there and play, which is awesome. Nice facility, beautiful facility over here in Cohocton. So bring up a 1st down and 10 for Waco.
Kickoff return by Mellenbacher. And the Eagles will take over 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line.
Ed's Computer Sales and Service, 180 Main Street in Hornell. Call 324-6424. Log on to hotprice.com. Need a brand new computer, laptop, or network? Call Ed's Computers today. Stop in over 20 years on Main Street for Ed's Computers.
Pistarni on the carry, and
Nice
he's
run.
got some good yards. Gets all the way up to
Pistarni.
the 45-yard line. 20-yard gain on that one.
Bring up still a 1st down and 10.
First and 10 for the Eagles from their 45-yard line.
Well, they're going to try the same play again, but what do they say? Fool me
Brought
once.
down by number 55 for the Red Raiders.
Nichols.
Ethan Nichols on the carry, or on the tackle, excuse me. Loss of about 5. That'll bring up a 2nd and 15.
Start. Oh, nowhere to go as Nichols puts
Nichols
the
on the
kibosh
play
on that
again.
one. He's had a great run the first play of this possession.
Nicholas Bellinger on the carry, loss. Loss of about 6 on the play. That'll bring up a 3rd and 20.
So Hornell. Punt team comes out.
John Eddy on the carry. We'll bring up 4th down for the Eagles.
Sorry if it keeps cutting out. Nothing I could do about that. So just so you know, it's not anything we're doing purposely here. We're relying on the cell tower in Cohocton, New York, and it's not the best.
And the Red Raiders will take over 1st and 10 from their own
Winner of this game, which
31-yard
is
line.
most likely going to be Hornell, will play either the winner of Mid Lakes or Waterloo next week. So I'll let you keep you updated on that. So 1st down and 10 for the Raiders.
Gain on the play of about 4. That'll bring up a 2nd and 6 for Hornell.
And Dominic Naska in at quarterback for Hornell. He's the JV quarterback.
Second and 6. Carry goes up the middle. Third and 5 for the Red Raiders.
Third down and 5. So 4th and 1.
Gain on the play of about 3. That'll bring up a 4th and 2.
Scolzy from here on out. Punt team in for the Raiders. As it matriculates to the far side, rolls out of bounds. I got to keep the crowd enthused with my language. So don't forget the exciting action next week as Hornell takes on either Mid-Lakes or Waterloo. Not sure where that'll be played. I hope it's in Waterloo, so I can go to the Del Lago Casino in Waterloo if we face them next week. Or Mid-Lakes is up there too, so I think if we play Mid-Lakes, we're going to probably face them in Hornell, I'm guessing, but maybe not. Give it a chance for the JVs to get in there and play on both teams. Kabik lays off. Kabik was letting that tackle go solely to whoever that was. I don't know all these JV numbers.
Play of a couple. That'll bring up a 2nd and 12.
Here the bus is starting up. That's not a good. It's a good sign for us. The game's almost over. Ooh. Hope he's all right. When they slam him to the ground, it hit his head, but he's all right. Marty Piccolo and Jackson White on the
Carry
tackle.
On the play by Jonathan Eddy, gain of about 4. That'll bring up a 3rd and 8.
John Meyer on the call in the booth downstairs does the announcing here. It's the potato farm that you kind of go through to get here, Meyer Farm. It's not Myers, I don't think it's Myers, but it's Meyer. Far side.
No gain on the play. That'll bring up 4th and 8.
Streaming issues here, but at least we were finally able to get on the air. Bob Clifford wanted to know if we played them during the regular season. No. Waco is in Class C or in Class B. Section 5, or all of New York State, you play within the class. So Hornell only played Class B schools this year. And so we only played Class B. We didn't. This is Class C in Waco. Thing is, we've won this game. We are going to play a Class B school for the championship of the Connors and Ferris Bowl.
On downs, 1st and 10 from the Eagles' 45-yard line.
A lot of equipment. You go downstairs, I'll drop it down to you and catch it. We're going to Del Lago. That can stay all night. Just go for a couple hours. As Hornell downs it. Just taking a knee. Third down and 12, but meaningless. Don't forget, we'll be live tomorrow night as the Hornell girls will face Batavia in a Section 5 Class B girls soccer from Maple City Park. 7:30 start. So tune in then, as I'll be on the call with Ryan Gaffney. Kirk Scholes might be joining us in the booth. Do his
And that
insight.
should wrap it up.
That's going to do it.
The final score, the Red Raiders defeat the Eagles 35-6.
That's going to be the final as the clock still ticks. Somebody could talk timeout right now if they wanted to. As teams just waiting for the official countdown here, so it's official. And there's the whistle. So thanks for joining us. Thanks for the hospitality over here of the Cohocton Sports Complex. And we'll see you tomorrow.